Hey, it's Eric, and here's today's thought for the day. So, everybody talks about having an attitude of gratitude, and what I'm going to tell you is you probably don't want an attitude of gratitude. So, we say, why would I not want an attitude of gratitude? Because gratitude, when you say it, kind of brings up these visions of like, somebody handing you a big present. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, and kind of almost like this begging thing, like, oh, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. And gratitude is kind of like the big moment of getting the thing, right? When somebody hands you the keys to the car, hands you the surprise gift, or the big steak you weren't expecting or something, right? Like it's that pop, that moment. An attitude of gratitude, which is kind of like a very short-lived, burst kind of thing. Instead, what you want is you want to have appreciation. So appreciation is, if gratitude is the fire, right, is the flames that burn out very quickly, appreciation is the embers that, smolder and glow for a very long time. The real heat, comes from the embers. So appreciation is instead of being like, oh my heavens, it's this kind of thing where you can just continue to appreciate things over time. And appreciation, again, doesn't call for you to have this big emotional burst. It's just sort of this ongoing knowing, or understanding. So appreciation can be for something very simple. And for example, how do you keep appreciation going, right? Because the value and appreciation comes from keeping it going, on a continuous basis, which is hard to maintain that energy of gratitude. So appreciation, how do I appreciate something on an ongoing basis, you might say? So right now you're watching this video on a device. It could be a computer, a phone, a tablet, whatever. So when was the last time you actually stopped and just appreciated that phone? Not being grateful for it, like, oh my heavens, or your computer or whatever, but just being appreciative of, like, hey, it's a cell phone, and I can watch videos on it. I can conduct business on it. I can do documents on it. I can make phone calls with it, video phone calls with it. I can scroll the news. I can text with people. I can be kept up to date on how my cryptocurrency is doing. And just to really kind of sit back and go, wow, and be kind of marveled at it and really appreciate, hey, you know what, this thing does something in my life. And just, it's not wow, it's just, on an ongoing basis. Like, yeah, every time you turn on, yeah, this thing is helpful. And it's just a small ember glowing on a continuous basis. Same thing for the clothes you're wearing, or the shoes, or the car you drive, or something. Just that ember of appreciation on an ongoing basis for the various things and people and circumstances, your home, your spouse, your family, your friends, these little things, or I shouldn't say little things, right? These great things in your life, but it just, little bits of appreciation here and there, and all those embers together creates that ongoing energy. So you don't need to be like grateful for everything. It's just an appreciation, a respect for all these things and what they do for you in your life. Anyway, there you go. That's the thought for the day. Hope it's helpful for you, and put it to good use. Take care.